From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Rob Westgate. The Canadian government is doing away with the digital services tax.
The announcement late last night from Finance Minister François-Philippe Champagne came mere hours before the first payment under the tax was going to come due for major tech companies like Amazon and Google. The tax was first promised by the Liberals in 2019 under then Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and became law last year. The decision to remove the levy came after U.S. President Donald Trump last week threatened another round of tariffs on Canada if the tax was not rescinded. David Bowles, The Canadian Press.
Now, with Canada Day coming up tomorrow, Alberta is poised to formally change the rules for citizens to initiate a province-wide referendum and maybe leave the country. Beginning Friday, Premier Danielle Smith's government officially lowers the required threshold to 177,000 signatures collected within 4 months. People who want Alberta to stay in Canada and those who want Alberta to leave have already started applying for petitions and hope to launch them under the new rules. Smith has said that she wants Alberta to stay, but needs Ottawa to revise or roll back policies that she says undercuts the province's resource industry. Meanwhile, the Prime Minister's incoming Chief of Staff and the doctor who led the country through the COVID-19 pandemic are among the more than 80 new appointments to the Order of Canada. Now, those appointments being announced today include the aforementioned Marc-André Blanchard, who takes over in July as Prime Minister Mark Carney's Chief of Staff. Also, Dr. Theresa Tam, Canada's former Chief Public Health Officer, and Dr. Bonnie Henry, the BC Provincial Health Officer, both gained household recognition for their leadership during the pandemic. The quiet of a northern Idaho mountain community was shattered with the concussive cracking of a sniper ambushing unsuspecting firefighters. Police say the suspected gunman started a wildfire and then began shooting at first responders as they turned up. 2 firefighters were killed, a third wounded, as bullets rained down for more than several hours. Kootenai County Sheriff Bob Norris says a tactical response team later found the suspect's body with a firearm nearby.
We believe, based on the information that we've been able to collect, that we believe that there was only one shooter.
Officials have not yet released his name, nor did they say what kind of gun was found. And finally, overseas, there's new concerns that Iran's nuclear program could be operating relatively soon after the U.S. attacks. Reporter Andrew Dimbert has the details.
The head of the UN nuclear watchdog says Iran could resume enriching uranium within a matter of months. The International Atomic Energy Agency found the U.S. strikes on key Iranian nuclear sites earlier this month were a significant setback for Iran, but the agency disagreed with the U.S. assessment that the facilities were obliterated. The comments come as satellite images show new activity at Iran's Fordow nuclear site.
This is the Canadian Press. In sports, the Toronto Argonauts picked up their first win of the CFL season with an impressive 29-16 performance over the Ottawa Red Blacks. Now, turnovers were the key to Toronto's success, with Derek Sluka scoring 2 defensive touchdowns for the Argos. In another type of footy action, Vancouver managed only 1 shot on goal, but it counted as the Whitecaps posted a 1-0 victory over Los Angeles FC. That was, of course, in the MLS. Now over to the Canadian Premier League, where York United and the Hamilton Forge played to a 2-2 draw. Canada will be watching the CONCACAF Gold Cup semifinals on Wednesday after being eliminated by Guatemala. Guatemala scored a second-half goal to tie the men's match at 1-1, but they won 6-5 on penalties, advancing to the tournament's Final Four. And over in Major League Baseball, the Toronto Blue Jays beat the Boston Red Sox 5-3, taking the weekend series 2-1. From the Canadian Press, I'm Rob Westgate.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.